Every person that you admire, at some point in their lives, they wanted to quit. Not once, but multiple times. What's the difference between them and everybody else? The difference is actually really simple. When they were faced with a goal, when things got tough, they didn't turn around and go back. They kept on pressing. Now listen, if you're someone building something right now, especially on YouTube, this video, you need to tune in. Catch this secret. The problem is not what you don't know. That's not the problem. Everybody's chasing knowledge, but you already know what you need to be great. The problem is this: you're not doing the things that you already know. And because of that, you get comfortable. When things get slow, when they get quiet, when it feels like no one's watching, that's when so many of us stop, turn around, and we go back. We go back to doubt. We go back to comfort. We go back to not trying. That's called being comfortable. And being comfortable is the very thing that's stopping us from getting to that place of success. Listen, you can't go forward and backwards at the same time. So pull up a chair. Let's talk about this and unpack it. Just because growth is slow doesn't mean that it's not happening. Seeds grow underground before they break the surface. And see, when the seed is underground, that's when the growth is happening. That's when the foundation is being built. That's when the things that sustain it are being shored up. You can't measure everything on views. Sometimes underground, that's when discipline is being built. That's where confidence is growing. That's where clarity of vision is coming to pass. That's when your identity is forming. And all that matters more than your numbers. So understand, slow growth is still growth. Just because people can't see it doesn't mean that you're not progressing. So don't let what you can't see stop you from going where you know you need to be. And y'all, let me say this to you. Please stop romanticizing quitting. I know quitting feels like the right things to do. It feels like, well, if I quit, that'll bring me peace. The truth of the matter is quitting is not going to bring you peace. In fact, quitting is going to bring you frustration. Quitting is going to bring you regret. And y'all, regret is always louder later. In a year, the time is going to pass anyways. The only question is, how many attempts are you going to have behind you? And the quicker you get the no's out of the way, the quicker you can get to where you're supposed to be. See, what you don't want to say down the road is, what would have happened if I didn't stop? I should have just kept on going. I was having a conversation about this very thing with a friend of mine the other day. And the thing that I was trying to remind him, I said, listen, don't trade temporary discomfort for permanent regret. Meaning, don't trade in the discomfort that you're feeling right now, because that discomfort is growing you, right? Don't trade it in for regret. Meaning, shoulda, woulda, coulda. What would have happened if I fill in the blank? Discomfort is just a sign that something is happening. And it's happening in a space or in a way that you have not experienced it. That's called growth. So we got to remember, you started this journey for a reason. There was a moment where you said that your voice mattered. There was a moment when you said that you had something to say and to share with the world. So we got to make sure that we're honoring that person who started the journey. Don't abandon that version of you because you got a little uncomfortable. Got to remember, new wine expands, it stretches, it grows, just like you're growing and stretching right now. And oh yeah, stretching isn't breaking. Some of y'all will get that later on. So listen, let me tell you something. You're not crazy for trying. You're not foolish for building. And you are not behind. You're just a little early to the party. And see, most people quit right before momentum starts to kick in. You do know you might be closer than you think, right? So listen, if you're building something right now, don't go back from whence you came. There's nothing back there but silence, but fear, but frustration. You don't need to go back to shrinking to a smaller version of who you were destined to be. I know moving forward might feel lonely. It might seem slow, but forward is where your growth lives. So keep on posting, keep on speaking. Keep on showing up, even when nobody's clapping or nobody's watching. So look, I just wanted to encourage you. This is not the time to quit. This is the time to press and go full steam ahead. Hopefully this encouraged you. And if it did, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment inside of the comments box and let me know, what are you doing to keep on pressing? We'll talk to you on the next one.